Good morning, guys. We're just going to spend the day together because I have nothing planned, and I thought, why not? As you can see, I just went for my little morning walk with my friend, trying to get better at that, like getting up and going straight away. And I actually knitted this like last night. This is meant to be an ear warmer because I thought, yeah, really cute. Guys, this is just so, like, it fits my head just about. Like, I tried it on last night, but I never actually like looked at myself in the mirror to see what I look like. But it's just too tight, so let's see. I mean, it would do the trick, but I also just look crazy. The material isn't as like thick. Like when you look at it like this, it looks very like plush. It feels plush. Until you stretch it, it just goes very flat and just not as thick as I wanted it to be. So I think I'm going to remake this, and I'm actually going to crochet it. Crazy. Honestly, I haven't crocheted something out of my own brain for a while. With this one, I held 2 strands together, and I think I'm going to do the same thing and just do it crochet way. To be honest, I'm not going to use pattern. I think I'm going to do like yarn over slip stitch, because that's not something I've done before. I think. I actually can't remember. So we're going to see how that works. And honestly, I'm getting back in my bed. I'm going to put on an audiobook. I've been listening to it's Husband Material, which is the second book after Boyfriend Material. So I'm going to put that on. I freaking love it. I kind of am in the middle of filming a reading vlog, to be honest. Guys, when I tell you, I am about 4 books in with that vlog. As in, I've started about 4 books and decided, no, I don't care. I do not care. So whether that's ever going to get posted, I actually don't know, because I just really cannot stay focused on one book. Like, I don't know if it's because a lot of the books like I've started to read were like fantasy books, and I just couldn't get really drawn in. I really don't know, but I started listening to Boyfriend Material a few days ago when I was at work, and I was like, because I was like, I don't want to listen to music, I just want to listen to an audiobook, because I'd already listened to this before. And guys, I love that book. If you haven't read it, it's by Alexis Hall. It's just so good. It's about this guy whose his parents were like rock stars in like the 80s or something, and he basically gets in lots of scandals, and his job is basically like, you need to do something, otherwise we're going to lose a lot of our donations or donators, whatever. So he basically gets a fake boyfriend, and when I tell you, oh, it's so good. It's such a good rom-com, but also like it actually goes into like quite good topics too, so like I would definitely recommend. Yeah, I don't know which hook size to use. This is a 5.5, maybe a 5.5. Basically, my issue with the knitted one was that let me just grab it. The casting on and casting off like were just too tight. I didn't like that I could feel them both on my head. And then how do you slip stitch and over? Wait, yarn over slip stitch. You go, oh god, this is going to be difficult. I know a lot of people do like yarn over slip stitch like tops. Guys, how are you doing that?
House. We now have to move her to a different safe house. So, otherwise you just compromised a major drug bust over nothing.
Okay, I've definitely gone wrong somewhere, because why is it looking like that? Also, do I like this stitch? I'm gonna have to do some TikToking. Update, I think I'm just gonna do slip stitch. I don't think I'm gonna do the yarn over slip stitches, because that's so much work. Guys, nothing I'm doing is seeming to spark the joy that I thought I was gonna have. I ended up doing single crochet through the back loop. One, this is just turned out tiny. I guess, to be fair, maybe this is the sort of size I should have gone, but like, it's just stiff. Do you know what I mean? I kind of want to just knit, to be honest. Crochet hurts my hands now. I have this yarn, which is some like thick, I don't even know, what colour would you call this? I don't know. It's like a mix of like creams and whites. And then I have this, which is like a fluffy thing. Maybe this would feel quite nice. I don't know, but I feel like this is just being too like bulky and like not, I want it to be bulky, but this seems like not flexible or like just very stiff. So maybe we try again. Maybe I should also just not size down in the needle area. Oh my god, I keep saying needle. In the hook area. But I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to have enough yarn of this. But we shall see. As I'm going, they're getting smaller and smaller. Should I actually try and use this tutorial? Is that where I've come to? Okay guys, I can confirm I've finally... See, I actually forget that crochet looks the same on both sides. Where I've been used to knitting, I'm like, oh no, that is the right side. I ended up doing slip stitch through the back loop. I just, turns out I needed to do a few more rows and then it would have become what it is, because look, stretchy. But also, why does this shrink? This I don't think is going to be, actually wait. Oh my god, it's like almost half the size. Maybe honestly headbands might just not be for me. No, this actually turned into more of a headband rather than ear warmers. Does that mean I'm going to have to start this again? Also, I just got a notification that something's in an InPost locker for me. And I think I know what it is, so I think I'm going to go and get it. I've had so much luck with Vinted the past few days, so I'm very excited to go and pick that up. Honestly, I might go in a minute, just so I can go get it, because I think it's shoes. Do I just stop and start again? Because this actually does look so small. We're gonna go get my InPost. Guys, I've just got to the place where the InPost locker is. Tell me why it is literally like 10:30 on a Tuesday. Why is it so busy? What's going on that I don't know about? Guys, I've got her. She's on the seat. We'll see what's in there when I get home. I just feel so, what's the word? Abnormally self-conscious if I tried to film outside. Even if I tried to put my phone up right now, in case anyone could see me. How are the girls doing it? I just can't do it. I'll be back home in the comfort of my room in no time. Lord, I'm really hoping that these are actually really nice and they fit me. These literally look near enough brand new too. Okay, there's some little scuff marks. And to be fair, the bottoms aren't even that bad. There's some tiny little scuff marks. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I've been wanting these for so long. Yeah, are they a little bit ugly? Yeah, they are. I don't care. Ignore my room. Yeah. Yes. Diva. I am obsessed with these. Stop it. Another win for Vinted. I literally just spent like half an hour scrubbing away at the Converse. Just to like, I always like scrub, if there's any stains on the fabric or whatever, I always like scrub it a bit. And also all like the marks on the soles, even though there wasn't many, I just like tried to scrub them best I can. Also, I always clean the soles just to make them feel like fresh and new. This is where I'm at, right? Honestly, like, once it's stretched though, I reckon only a few more rows and that definitely will get around my head. But yeah, to be honest, I'm kind of just in a very much a reading mood. But I feel like if I'm reading, this is how my brain works. I'm like, if I'm reading, that means I'm not knitting. And if I'm knitting, that means I'm not reading. Either way, I feel bad. Because I'm like, no, I should be given time to read. But then I'm like, I don't want to be reading because then I feel bad that I'm not knitting. Does anyone get what I mean? I really want to get one of those Kindle like stand things that you can like hook onto your table or your bed or whatever. Just so that when I knit, I can just knit like this. Or crochet, you know. and I can just get one of those clicky button things, page turners, and then I would literally be in my element. You could not get me out of this bed. You can't get me out of this room, but getting me out of this bed, if I have a Kindle stand that's like sat, but actually, you know, where would I want it? Probably like here. And then if I had a clicky thing, do you know, I'm so lazy that I'd probably put like the clicky thing like under my chin or something, just so I didn't have to like stop. Diva. Ooh, ooh. Let's see if this is actually going to get on my gigantic head, shall we? This is why I cannot make things like that, because what is going on? Is this how you're supposed to wear them? This feels not right. Like, hey. Well, there's that, I guess. You can't really... Like that? Is that how people wear it? Maybe it's just not for me. And sometimes that's actually fine. This feels not right though. Like something feels wrong. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna have a little reading time, I think. Saying that, I said I was gonna go have some lunch. I don't want to. I want to sit here and read my fantasy book. Yeah. I can't do knitting right now. Like my brain is just, I want to turn off and I want to get comfy and cozy. Actually, I'm gonna bring you to my level. Okay, maybe this might be too much like sleepover vibes. Babe, I don't care. This is my happy place. I can't lie. I'm just gonna browse to see what I've got on my Kindle. Because honestly, am I actually wanting to read a fantasy? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right to the bottom of my Kindle library and see what's down there. Culty, that's a really long book. Dance of Thieves. The Poppy War. I have heard a lot of... Oh, the Atlas 6 just opened. Okay, sure. I'm not in the mindset to read that one. I'm gonna read the Poppy War. I genuinely cannot be asked to like scroll through, so I'm gonna read the Poppy War. I'm gonna read like, how long is it first of all? Is it possible that I could finish this today? Brown noise, black screen, yeah. Gorgina. Perfect. Okay, it's much later, much later. So yeah, the whole thing about me trying to read like a lot of a book today, I'm 4% in. You know what? That's just life. But honestly, my brain's kind of ticking. Not much has obviously happened yet. It's just like setting up the story. And to be honest, again, I don't really know what this is about. All I know so far is that she's training to go into this very prestigious academy to get away from her family, who seem like shitbags. So yeah, however, actually was trying to attempt to, I've just realised the brown noise is still on. Hold on. To the girl on TikTok, or whatever I was watching, that's mentioned listening to brown noise whilst you read. Yeah, I'm going to need to thank you on that one. But I've been working whilst reading. No, not an audiobook. I've been sat with my Kindle, leaning against. This is why I need one of them clip things so I can just sit and lay back. It's just been leaning on one of my pillows, and I've been working on the short rows for the Traveller cardigan, I think it's called. Guys, I finished my short rows. Yes! I think she's gonna be real cute. I said I was gonna read Poppy War. I'm switching over to an audiobook for a sec, just so my brain can just sort of focus.
It's no good. I concluded at last.
Have I just turned on my lamp and lit my candles? Yes. Do you want to know why? Because I just was scrolling on TikTok, yeah? And tell me why I see a video, the caption saying, or like the text on the screen saying, I need books that are going to give me this feeling, or that this song gives me. Tell me why that song was Strangers by Ethel Cain. Now guys, I don't know if any of you know this, I love Ethel Cain. Preacher's Daughter is one of my favourite albums ever, right? And tell me why I look in the comments and the second comment is the Poppy War. The Poppy War. The Poppy War. Yeah, so I'm actually abandoning everything else I've got ready for the evening, which actually, in fact, is nothing apart from sitting here knitting. And I'm going to spend the rest of my evening reading the Poppy War. I'm going to put my brown noise on. I've got my tea. I've got my juice. It's only 9 minutes past 8, but it literally feels like it's about 11 o'clock. Oh my god. I've just realised my candle's burnt. Like, ow. So it hasn't? Am I going mad? Or was that not a light? Because I just picked it up and there was a flame. I'm actually gonna have to rewatch that video. Was that, am I seeing things? Panic over, guys. I think it had just gone down. I don't think it had fully gone out. I thought I was actually going mad then.